Everybody doing today? Hopefully my audio is good. Patty Cakes, how are you, Pat? We got Spin Zizzle, Dreamville, Bills Mafia, Southside Envy, Destroyer, Supin Rules, Aqua, Polka Master Hunter, One Wing, Jam, IRL, um, you Wintis? Question mark. Architect Bruno, Bricky, how are you guys? I'm all right. Johnny K, what up? We got a bunch of stuff today. There's going to be some giveaways. There's going to be a blog. All that jazz. So yeah. Can you win? You can win. IRL Gearoid, I don't know how much of a carrier I'm going to be. We'll get into boss battle as well, huh? Big Red Fury, good to see you. Hey, Josh. Yojo, you're here. Bomber made it. Bacchus. Jam. Darren Martin, Sea Carp. You're optimistic? Excellent. Ghost, how are you? You don't want to win? I feel like you won last night. Go Chiefs. Ah, man, I'm not nice and give codes. That's Uncle Furpo. Muscle Ups, how are you, bud? Goaty's here. Stone Cold is here. Shaq is here. Little James is here. We got lots of people here. There's people here. So yeah, there's gonna be a blog. There's gonna be some giveaways. We're gonna do some other stuff. And I like doing this early thing where you guys who are here right away are gonna have a really good chance to win right here because there's hardly any people here. So the first people in, I think I probably only have like 20 names here. It updates as it updates. Nothing you can do to enter. So yeah, those of you that got here early, congrats on a much better percentage. We're going to do a giveaway right now. I grabbed the names. We're going to go over to the source, and early bird gets the worm, so to speak. There's not very many names in here. Best chance you're going to have to win. 23 names, so 23 people. You were here first and fast, so you're going to get a chance to win. Much better odds. Here we go. You guys ready for this? First winner, winner number 1 is Coach Rick 18. Are you still here, Coach Rick 18? Congratulations, Coach Rick 18, for being fast. Do we have a Coach Rick 18? We got a coach. Hey, Coach Rick. Yay. Hopefully everyone has Stranger Danger turned off so I can slide into your DMs. Let me whisper you. And then I need you to respond to the whisper after I whisper you. That whole thing. Go back to chat. Coach Rick. Hey, HD. Reggie J. West. Corey. How are you guys? Yo, dude. Hey, nice. How are you? So, Coach Rick was Johnny on the spot. He gets the initial giveaway with much greater odds of being here right away before everyone loads in. So, congratulations, Coach Rick. Okay, let me get you your code and make sure I'm not on the wrong screen. No one's going to steal any codes today. Yeah, Mherex is going to be smarter than that. Okay, you redeem this on the portal, sir. Good luck on your pulls. No problem, bud. I appreciate you being here. Copy and paste it. Should be good to go. I really enjoyed him, to be honest, HD. Like, legitimately, I want him a lot. I like his gameplay a lot. I think it fits in really well, especially in the showboats. If I get him next month or somehow luckier later this month, I plan on skyrocketing him to 6-star. He's really good. Fair enough, Southside. Hi, Nice. How are you? One down, that one smooth. Yeah, let's hope the rest go like that. Professor, how are you, dude? Welcome in. Kuka, how are you? Hall of Fame Triple H and a veer plate? I mean, that's a pretty good deal, man. Yeah, that's the way we want to do it. We want to keep it quick and easy. Keep them rolling. We'll get to the blog in a little while. There's lots of information. It's I would rate this as a bigger midweek event than normal. Donjay, how are you? I'm the Wonderful Wizard. How are you? Carlito. Yeah, I would definitely rate it as a bigger midweek event than normal. for boss battle. It's not just going to be the boss battle. I did not, Moist Alu, I did not get the new Showboat Fin. I am about 310 shards away. I believe, ish, from new Fin. So, I mean, there might be some CSS. I don't know if there's going to be 40. But yeah, there's stuff going on. We got a boss, 3 days of scouting. So, I mean, that means, like, I think we're probably going to have, like, a Wednesday boss. 500 levels is what we're going to have. Hey, little baby, DN, how are you? But I did, off the prize wall, grab, what's with Ford being a bonus guy? Like, most of us don't have one. I mean, I don't know. He's a bonus guy. Can I tell you? Destroy? Destroy's a strong word. I don't know if he's going to destroy. We'll get to talking about bosses. He's going to be the best, I think. But I don't know if he'll destroy. We'll see. I think in the past we've had a higher yellow modifier and a lower multiplier modifier. So, not talent. I wanted to go class. I did get Hall of Fame Triple H from the shards on the prize wall. There he is. I did get him. 6 years, 6 CSS? I mean, that would make sense. I don't know if that's correct or not, but that would make sense. Let me see what I got going. I'm going to refresh my page. Yeah, 8,000% is a lot bigger than 800, and yellow was the big booster. Nakamura is going to hit hard, no question, but I mean, we'll get into that in some numbers and what it looks like, etc., etc. Real quick, we're going to do another giveaway, like right now. I'm re-grabbing people. Copy. Go. And let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Not the blog screen. Not yet. I haven't properly hyped the blog up yet. I think it'll be surprising what's there for the midweek event. As far as, like, I don't think you guys could guess it, even if you tried. You're welcome to try. But I don't think you'll guess what we're going to get. What it's going to be. Delete names. Paste names. Truffle shuffle time. 104 this time. Truffle shuffle, so you got about a 1% chance of winning. Here we go. Random name pick. And the winner is giveaway number 2. Muffyumi85. Muffyumi85. Do you be Daredo? Muffyumi85. It does say 176 viewing. It takes a while for it to catch up. So there's that. More, all the better reason to get here early and be on time. You'll find out when we get to the blog. Okay. No Muffyumi. Not taggable? Wow, they didn't stay long. Ha! Alright, not taggable. Moving right along. Moving right along. We will redraw. Not taggable. Don't win. Can't have it. Nope. Here we go. Reshuffle. Truffle shuffle. Should have stayed. Never know when you're going to win. And it goes to, instead, Bomber 702. Congratulations, Bomber. Bomber 702. Muffyumi, Bomber, you owe Muffyumi a thanks. Bomber's here. I know Bomber's here. What? Rigged. I know, Bomber. WTF, dude. Right? Okay, Bomber, I'm gonna whisper you. You know how this works. Hopefully he has Stranger Danger turned off. Yo, dude. Yo. Congratulations, Bomber. Code number 2 in the books. Going out to the Bomber. As soon as he answers me, anyway. Hey! Oh, I know I am. Yes, sir. Here you go, bud. Good luck. Enjoy. You got 3 Acro Male Judgment Day straps. What are the chances that Dominic will be an Acro? I have no idea. That was kind of interesting. That they had classes, right? You got 3 tech? I got a striker. Powerhouse? Judgment Day. I mean, I don't know the odds, but I do know that the odds are good. I'll do more giveaways. I just don't know when. You got strap parts? Nice. You sold yours, huh? Never tell me the odds. So guys, while we're here waiting for the blog, was your striker Matt? No. Waiting for the blog for Mherex to decide to do it. Maybe he's gonna do another giveaway right now. Nah, not this second. Maybe in a minute. Next month. Okay, well let me preface this here. All your leaders quit except one. Thanks a lot. You're welcome, Y Brad. I do what I can to make it so your faction leaders quit. Congratulations. I got you. You're welcome, Bomber. You're very welcome. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So next month. Let's be realistic. And I know this is gonna be hard. There's some of you out here that this isn't even gonna be possible for, but, and I will call you out in chat, just so you know. But let's be realistic. Next month, what would you like to see? Wait for it. You don't know the full question yet. What would you like to see next month from the MLC in regards to the prize wall? What would you want to see? Like, what would be a really cool thing on the prize wall? What would make the prize wall exciting for you, realistically, that you could buy off of the prize wall? For the MLC prize wall. Ultimate straps for Hall of Fame. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Here's a bunch of stuff. We got star fills, metal bits. Hold on. Let me check what I'm doing wrong here. Okay. Not okay. So, and not just there's a lot of stuff. Let me try and catch up. Okay, no shortage. We got actual useful shards, strap bits, 6-star tokens, star frags. There's a lot of people here. Current character shards, tokens, strap parts, shards, strap gem, 100% strap gem damage, new plate, strap currency, shards of previous characters, starfill frags, TP emerald tokens, plates, strip plate, shard, attainable plates, skill plates, shards, character shards, more plates. Oh, Showboat Nakamura. Oh, very specific. Showboat Nakamura shards. I need 152 Bills Mafia, so I'm with you. Showboat Matt Hardy. Okay. Slow mode is. Why is slow mode on? I can do this without slow mode. I don't need slow mode. Chat settings. There's slow mode. I'll do 5 seconds just so you don't spam, because you know there's going to be some kids spamming. Okay, boss breaker currency, marshmallow man shards. So like I said, try to be realistic. I doubt we'd get Ghostbuster shards in a non-Ghostbuster event. So do try to be realistic. And okay, so not just the prize wall too. I'm seeing a lot of chatter in here, a lot of stuff that doesn't surprise me. But also, what would you want to see as far as the solo contest rewards? And the faction rewards, do you think those are stale as well, or do you like them? Are you happy with them? Do you think those need updated? Etc. Stretch milestones past 500k. Okay. More 6SB and 5SD tokens. Faction needs updating. With what, Concrete Man? More TP, place that we can obtain without paying. More MLC points. Loved the faction contest getting the plate, but make it more than top 1 for some excitement. You're talking about the weekend event, Goaty? More power straps that we can actually use. More access to skill plates. Raise the character in the final milestone to 4-star gold. I think that is not the worst idea, Nick. I mean, now that we are in the 6-star meta, 4-star or even 4-star bronze, I think would be fine too. 4-star, so it's less starfill frags. I like that idea. Promoter Taker Shard's not realistic. He's stipulation only. But, you know, I appreciate the mention. Higher amount of TP and coin, more Evo tokens for the MLC free character. I can get behind that. More Evo tokens. I like that one personally. No, that's okay, Goaty. I don't mind. Should have to. You think that higher league should have the ability to earn the cards that are available to lower league players when they max the contest instead of Moisty, or on top of additionally? Emeralds, more universal straps, error class only. Universal straps are quite nice. So weekly events, prize wall tokens on leaderboard. Hey Zandel. All right, let older characters catch up to the newer ones in terms of meta shift. Get rid of headliner and diamond tokens for League 19 and higher. Top of, as the age-old adage goes, pants beats no pants. Danger, Kenny B. Dropping the truth, just nuggets of knowledge. Couldn't agree more, sir. Tours are getting a bit too hard for most players. Okay. That's not really what I was asking, but I do think that feedback is shared by a lot of people at the moment. I've tried to help with that in the videos I'm doing and stuff. A Lady Hall of Famer. Hey, Oklahoma Thunder, how are you? What was the question? So in regards to next month MLC, what do you want to see realistically, both on the prize wall and then the faction milestones in the month long? Here, let me just show you. So let's take a look at this month. So solo contest, I'm at right here, milestone 38. So what would you want to see in these milestones to make them more exciting? Somebody mentioned a 4-star poster instead of 3-star, for example. More coin, more TP was mentioned, things like that. I mean, drip plate isn't realistic for maxing an MLC. Maybe one of the MP plates may be more realistic, but the drip plate definitely wouldn't happen. I'd love that too, but it's not realistic. More emerald tokens. I think tokens is good. If you wanted to go with an older plate, maybe an older plate, right? That doesn't come around much. Like if you like cheap shot head games that a lot of people don't have. The rare straps are, so you want better straps, Chuck, is what you're telling me? Right on, Scon. That's awesome. Realistically, have the skill plate prize wall like the web market, use t-shirts to reroll. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some more variety on the skill plate part picker too, as plates are around longer. They did a really awesome solid putting the Titan plate in there. Everyone should grab one of those, at least one. Boss plate, ultimate straps, need more cheap shot plates. Update diamond and headliner pulls. 6-star poster of average superstars in faction event? That's interesting, Shaq. Shards that match the chase class and type, so it's easier to get the chase to 6 stars. Broken Eye, that's a good shout. I kind of like that. Graded CSS in MLC milestones, 2 SB at milestone 40, 3 SB at milestone 45, 4 SB at milestone 50. It's kind of cool. Chance at a 4-slot affiliation strap, more metal strap, and boss breaker currencies. The footer, those are things that I struggle with too, all of those. So I never have enough strap parts, metal bits, boss breaker currency. I always could use more of those. That's the faction ones too. Generally you get a decent chunk of MLC points. There's the part picker in the last one. There's some, what are these, tier 4 medals? Maybe we update this to tier 5 at this point from the faction one. I would be down for some tier 5 ones instead of tier 4. You know, maybe we could even work in some of the, for people that sometimes struggle in some of the events, maybe a few Fury 2s, Takedown 2s could work into there. I'd be okay with that. They wouldn't necessarily need to be epic if there were some Fury 2s and stuff, and boy, Armor 2s would make things interesting. I wonder if we'll see those. More levels after 20? Okay. Get rid of the 1, 5, 10, 25 TP rewards. You want less restrictions on challenge matches? I'm assuming you don't mean me. I wish I had that kind of power. Always put some paid fortune there to cater to the pay. All right. You're going to have to, if you're going to say stuff, you're going to have to be accurate, because this is a challenge tour, and this was given out for free. So I said I would call stuff out in chat. So if you want to say stuff, please be accurate, because this challenge tour certainly isn't a paid one. All right? Just saying. This one, challenge tour, any Raw superstar, not a paid one. And they're not paid. So 2 of the 3 already aren't paid. Let's look at the third one. Hold on. Also not paid. That's Showboat Becky Lynch. So every one is the free one. Is a non-paid one. All of them. Just saying. She is horrible, but that's not what he said. It's any Becky even? Nice. So it's even less paywalled. There you go. Any Becky even. There you go. So yeah. The question wasn't there, the statement wasn't make them easier, it was less paywalled characters, which is completely inaccurate. I mean, it is called a challenge tour. So there is that. If you want it to be an easy tour and you don't like the challenge tour, that's different feedback, right? So, if you want to give constructive feedback, I'm here for it. But if you want to say it's paywalled characters in the challenge tour, you should probably look at it and make sure it's actually paywalled characters in the challenge tour. Or I probably won't take anything you say serious, you know? Okay, moving along. Now that we've taken care of that. What about Montez being a bonus boss battle CSS? I don't know what you're talking about, since we don't know what the bonus CSS are for boss battle. Doesn't tell you who the bonus is here, right? Are you talking about for the scouting mission? Scouting mission? Okay. I mean, it's a scouting mission. You're going to miss out on 30% move damage, which actually, in the grand scheme of things, in this boss is nothing. If it was the gem damage, that would be much more frustrating. I agree that I'm not a fan of that. It should maybe have been Montez or Dawkins, because Dawkins had the freebie. So do a Street Profit kind of combo, and Dawkins had the free card. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. And I would have added Dawkins. However, that being said, this isn't going to hurt you in boss at all. You won't even notice this, to be perfectly honest. You won't even notice this. So I wouldn't get, like, of all the things in the game to be upset about, this isn't going to make any difference whatsoever. The gem damage is the important one in the health on this one. But I do get what you're saying. So, like, if it was up to me, adding Dawkins in because he has the free one would have been what I would have done, for sure. So I do agree with that. It's good to note for the future when it could be impactful, right? That's a faction thing, Beef. That's not a Scopely thing. That's a faction thing. So if your faction can't take into account the fact that Montez was a chase card, that's on your faction, right? I mean, so just saying. So that's not a Scopely issue to me. That's a faction thing. Your faction leader should be able to realize when the requirements are harder, and play around that, right? Like, I mean, that's just the way it goes as a faction leader. You should take that into consideration. And if you can't, that's on the faction leader. So, Huggy Jeff, we'll get there for sure. Okay, it's been a while. Let me refresh the stream, grab names. We're gonna do a giveaway again. So we got somewhat sidetracked. Feel free while I'm doing this to continue saying what you'd like to see as far as prize wall, faction milestones, and solo milestones. in the chat because it is being watched and all that stuff. So say which one, you know, like if you want to see it in the prize wall, say prize wall in your suggestion. Try to be realistic. No guarantee it's going to happen, but there are people watching, so there is that. And I know a lot of times people like to be heard. So feel free to keep talking about that while I'm getting these names, copy and pasting them. They are watching. A place to spend gear hangers. Man, Professor, if that is definitely a sore subject for myself as well, gear hangers. I think that's years, man. That's years, gear hangers. Years. Okay. Oh. It's like somebody was naughty. I mean, G might be here. He hangs out sometimes. Oh, right on, DJ Parks. Thanks. I love having you here. Also, be realistic as much as possible. For sure. More options to purchase items with the cash you earn. You mean the currency that's hiding behind my little Mherex emblem up there? That what we talking about? The cash currency, that sort of thing? All right, let me go over to the right window. Do keep in mind, we're going to have a midweek blog in a little bit with lots of info on boss battle and stuff as well. Other stuff that I'm not going to share and almost did. I don't think you guys will be expecting it. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Okay, names going in. Truffle shuffle time. We're up to 247 in the chat. I know there's more showing, but you don't go in there right away, and people go in and out. So truffle shuffle, here we go. Pick a random name, and winner is Jazz TR Greg 12. Jazz TR Greg 12. Are you here? Are you here, Jazz? Make sure you have stranger danger turned off possible. Oh, Jazz is here. That was fast. You guys are getting good at this. We are moving right along today. Hi, Jazz. I'm messaging you. Respond, please. Hi. We're chugging right through this. Boom, boom, boom. Very happy. That makes it good for me, good for you. As soon as Jazz responds, I'll get, hey, buddy, here's your code. Good luck. While we're at it, I'm going to draw another one. That went so smoothly. I am quite at my leisure. You know what I'm saying, guys? Quite at my leisure. We're going to do another one. No problem, Jazz. Good luck, bud. Thank Papa Furpo, Daddy Furpo. He is very generous this anniversary month. Doing lots of giveaways. Okay, we're going back. We're truffle shuffling right away again, and we're grabbing another name. This is the 4th giveaway. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Boom. And number 4 is Screnzo93. Screnzo93. Are you here, Screnzo93? Your portal redemption code awaits you if you only respond in chat. Is there a Screnzo here? Hey, you're here, first time chatter. All right, Screnzo. Who says you can't win your first time in the champion stream? Talking anyway. Here you go, bud. Whispering you. Good, you have stranger danger turned off. Hi. Respond to that DM in Twitch when you get it, so I can send you your code to redeem on the portal. If anyone doesn't know how to redeem on the portal when they win, just tell me and I will show you. Hello, Screnzo. Here you are, sir. All right, 4 done. You know what? Let's get to the halfway point. That was so easy. Even a caveman can do this. I'm gonna do one more. Right? It's my stream. I'm gonna do one more. Boom. Here we go. One more. We're going right back. Going right back in. We're doing the shuffle again. Bitty 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 boom. And we're gonna be halfway done with the silver packages. There's a gold at the end. Full disclosure, that one's gonna be done at the end of the stream. These ones are when I feel like it. Muscle Ups! Hey, buddy. Muscle Ups. You are the winner of a code, sir. I know Muscle Ups. We shared a faction for a while. He's a very good dude. I like him. You still here, Muscle Ups? New Age Caveman. Hey, I didn't mean anything against you, sir. Yeah, crazy, right? I'm old. Hey, KWR. No problem, Screnzo. Enjoy, bud. Enjoy. Muscle ups. You here, bud? Muscle ups. Oh, he's not taggable. Is he taggable? No? No? Oh, that's too bad. I actually know him. No! Is he? Is he? Is he taggable? You guys are tagging him. I can't spell? No? I can't tag him. Oh, there he is. Thanks, Zeus. I see him. There he is. All right. Oh, let me message him. Whisper. Hi. What's up, though? There you go. Respond when you get this. Hey, Kitsu, how are you? I DM'd you muscle ups. If you could respond to that, I will send you your code. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 in the books. It's on the Twitch. The Twitch DM. I slid into your Twitch DM. I see you talking in the regular chat. You should see a little pop-up. If you're on your phone, it might be a pain. Yeah, you're still in the regular chat. I will before the next drawing. Wrong chat. DMs, bud. I'll message you again. Yo. You can also message me on Discord if you want, if it's easier, if you can't do the Twitch thing. He might be on his phone. Oh, there we go. All right, bud. Here's your code. Boom. 5 done. Enjoy. T-Unit, what up? Not broken. Yeah, never broken. How are you, T-Unit? Gotta say, I was on DJ's stream the other night. I came in just in time to hear DJ thinking about cutting a promo on me. Totally cut that off because I was in the chat. T-Unit, you were looking more beautiful than ever. You look amazing. It'd been a while since I'd seen you guys. You both actually look really good. So that's awesome. I just wanted to let you know that. And if you guys don't watch DJ, he's super entertaining, so you should. We can probably do the shutout thing. DJ Anon ZT. That work? I don't know. He's super salty you beat him in the Fire Pro. Yeah, he DM'd me. He DM'd me about that. That's awesome. Drunk Johnny, I love Johnny. Okay. He's gonna hit you with the Randy Sat. I know he's gonna get me, no question. Okay, so should we do the blog? No, we're not gonna do the. Oh, it's regular DJ. I don't have to type the whole thing. Thank you, Destroyer. Go follow DJ on Twitch. He's way more entertaining than me. Hito, you had to pay me back for Showdown. That's fair. That's fair. Nah, we're not gonna do the blog yet. Soon. But not yet. You can be honest, Mherex. Furpo doesn't have the blog ready. It's okay. No, he does. I know what you're trying to do, Moisty. It's not going to work. I actually had it ready before the stream. So, guys, so what have you, as long as we have people, do we have Rhea? No, we don't have Rhea. Benny has Rhea, so I don't have Rhea. I asked for Rhea, and apparently Benny has Rhea, so I had to not get Rhea. So you're going to have to talk to Benny about Rhea. And then I asked for the new Balor because he was really fun. And apparently Zoro has Balor. So Mherex couldn't get his 2 top choices. So he threw a fit. And he's like, well, I don't want a 6-star then, man. Nice, stay-at-home veteran. That's awesome. And I'm like, I'll just talk about boss battle and stuff. I should get Zombie Seth. You're right. Just talk about boss battle and stuff, because there's plenty to do. Do some giveaways. Don't read the blog. I mean, how far are we in? We're like 36 minutes in. There's some people here now. More Shangos and other props on. Yojo, I like that. Show off your macho then. Oh, you mean the crappy macho? I am all for more props, especially if we're gonna keep these hard tours. The crappy macho. One that's not leveled. That one, yeah. I don't care. Can I read the 619 for you? I might. Hey everyone, it's Mherex here, bringing you the blog. You want me to play this tour? The challenge one? I would do a video, but I did a video with Rhonda last week. Oh, on the portal muscle-ups. Yeah, you do not know, did I miss that? All right, how do you redeem the code? I'll show you, sir. 2 seconds. And let me get the right screen up. I was prepared for this. Okay, so go to the portal, which is www.champions.com. Click on special offers right here. Then you click on redeem code right here. And you paste it into there and click submit, which I won't do, or I will have your prize. And then you would be sad and I would be happy. But you place it right about here, and then you click submit and you're good. So, special offers, redeem code, copy and paste right here, not here, but here, and you're good. Does that make sense? All right, I hope so. Hey, Bob, how are you, bud? Welcome in. I'm having a good day so far. Don't paste it, Mherex. No, you do paste it. Copy and paste. It works better. No 6 stars unless they're my own today. He didn't paste the code into stream. He opened up the chat that had it on the window. So, can you? Yes, I can. If you hold the Control-C button down, that copies it. And then if you Control-V, like Victor, that pastes it. I have a 6-star Lita, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do you have an escape artist? People are saying Zelina has an escape artist. Is this a fact? Is this a thing? She does, and she's got her purple moves. Okay. No big deal. On every level, they say. All right. Oh. Well, heckin' frickin'. Frickin' heckin'. We don't need the steel. Guess that means we're using the Hurricane Rana. I don't have a drip plate. I have to use the other thing. The other thing. Choose 3 gems to destroy. Do I want to go with the yellows, maybe? You used Rhonda's jacket on Rhonda? You're crazy, dog. Why would you do that? 57%? Oh! It's only 9 MP for 57% for these old characters. Are amazing. You thought I was talking Becky? I don't know. This probably isn't even going to work, but we're doing it anyway. Definitely don't need KO. We're not using any MP. I don't have a drip plate. 619, I know. Big damage! I only have a drip plate for, whatchamacallits. Previous. I can't use it on tours like this. For my own ill-gotten gains. Generate gems. I guess we want the X-Break gems. It makes sense, huh? Then I guess we want, Titus. A 6-star striker Rhonda would certainly clear this, yeah. Absolutely. Burp. And, we're gonna use this guy because of the skill plate I have going. And we're gonna use Santa Hogan for flat gem damage. Oh, then we're gonna make all the black gems. If she gets +4. Do. The good news is she's a showboat. I know, so we're at a class disadvantage. Got this. Okay, we're gonna need, who's props? Probably props. You think I'm gonna need a, I don't think I'm gonna need a miracle. I have a Foley plate. I don't need a miracle. This is I already did a video on against a harder opponent with this one, so. Purple Shango down. What MP trainers do you have? That's the sub. Choose 7. You stealing purple MP? I don't care about purple MP. I know has. And we want black up and green up. You're good. No, it's Santa has so many buffs, it shows up twice. Thanks, Big Love. It shows up twice, so here. I don't think this will be too hard. You just pulled Butch 4-star bronze from the chest? Congrats, Bacchus. Hate you a little bit, but congrats. Light work. Quote Davey D. Light work. My weekend was great. I played some Showdown. Got it done fairly efficiently. I played some 7 Days to Die with Mrs. Mherex, and then I played a bunch of World of Tanks. So I was blowing up tanks after I got my Showdown done. Really, I'm not concerned about anything Zelina's going to do here. Unless she gets a purple. So let's just do this. And let's buff our black gem DiMaggio. You got Bret Hart this weekend? And your 15 shards from Hall of Fame. Nice, Greg. Congrats. Oh, I'm not dead turn 1. Come on now. Come on now. We're good. Have some faith. Hogwarts looks super fun. Looks really fun. Yes, to Bob. Very much so. Andy Crazy, what's up? Have a little faith, though, man. We're good. Okay, we got the power gems out, a few of them. Unfortunately, she's got a row break. That's probably going to eat up. Nope, didn't eat the power gems. Too many. But we're good now. We're rolling. Yeah, it's over? You know what's funny, MJ, is I got Taker this, today. I got Taker this morning. One True King, that's not even funny. Balor by a mile, and I know why you're saying that, sir. You know how agitated I was about that. It's too hard. Okay, RudCIV001. You have one of the very best tricksters in the game on your roster, so... Did you know that? And you don't even need a strap. So I absolutely don't think it's too hard to get good characters in this game. You want to say it's too hard to get the weekend paid characters? Okay. That's very difficult, but it is not hard to get good superstars at all. You just need to log in, actually. What tour is this again? This is the Challenge Tour? Yeah, Mid-Carter. And Corbin is very good, and you don't need anything to run him. Corbin, have you not seen the Mherex propaganda? How do I win a legend? I wouldn't be able to tell you how you win a legend. Almost got her that time. Balor easily. IK, Balor easily. No, not Lone Wolf. The Trickster. Happy Corbin. I would not say Balor's the best showboat in the game. I think Nakamura and Ghostbuster Austin are better. That being said, after that, I think Balor is right there, and I think he would be my best showboat. Oh, for sure. They're gonna cascade on me. I know they are. I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die because 2 is not enough. Is it enough? No, I'm 1 short. Of course I'm 1 short. So let's move the pin bar. I told you, every time cascade. We'll do it again. Every time. They 3 cascaded too. So Showboat Bulldog, not good. No, he's okay. But not in the top tier. Yeah, we'll be fine. I just don't want to use a cash kick out. Well, we're doing this. Let's do another whatchamacallit. What do you call those things? Giveaways? Yeah, I'll refresh the stream. Maybe losing the X break isn't a bad idea with the plate I'm using, right? Because I just lost all of my whatchamajiggies power gems. So not the worst idea. I could probably do that. Could get behind that. To be honest. I'm grabbing the names from chat. Yo, Joe, give me a second. I will show you. Getting the names for the next, well, probably 2, maybe 3 giveaways. We'll see. Nah, she's fine. I could have had that one. We'll be all right. Another giveaway. Yeah, we're going to do it right now. Right meow. Right meow. Right meow. And delete names, copy and paste them in. Truffle shuffle. Boom, 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 boom. Start. Random first winner. Or actually, what is this? 6th winner. No reason. 719203. 003. No reason. Is there no reason here? I have no reason to wonder if there would be a no reason here. Rigged. It wasn't moist. It wasn't moist. Moist. Hey, no reason. I'm going to DM you. Answer the DM as quickly as possible. Oh, I'm not going to DM you. You have stranger danger turned on. I can't. I just typed nonsense in the chat. If you click on my name and DM me, then we can talk and I can send you your code. Stranger danger is turned on. Rip. There it is again. Click on my name. And if I have my way, you never will, Pokemaster Hunter. If I have my way, you never will. But luckily, it's not up to me. It's up to fate. Let's go. Yes, you won earlier, Bomber. No reason. You DM me. Hey, bud. Hi, broken every freaking time, this guy. Gosh dang you, broken. Every time I see it pop up. Broken, 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 broken. You can't even win. Bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta troll me. 6. Here's code number 6 going out. To no reason. I'm not even opening what you sent, broken. Not even gonna read it. Nope. Not even. There you go, bud. Enjoy no reason. Actually, I'm reading it. Oh, you sent me a heart. Aw. I'm glad I opened it and read it. There's a heart back. I heart you too. Alright. That made up for everything. He sent me a heart. No reason, good luck. And now I'm in such a good mood because I got a heart. Let's let Rhonda heal while I'm doing this. Let's do another one. Here we go. Right back in there, guys. Giveaway number, what is this, 7? I got a heart. You didn't get a heart. Ha 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 ha. Broken loves Mherex. And the next winner is Mr. Van 77. Mr. Van 77. I hope your van has windows, Mr. Van 77. I really hope your van has windows. Hi, Real Pyro. How are you? I like white vans and I cannot lie. Yeah. Mr. Vans, you here? Mr. Vans? Vans? Lee Dynasty is here! Just an average player. Hey, Mherex, send my prize. Oh, okay, Moisty, I got you.
Calling. Paging Mr. Vans. You're slowing down the giveaway. Please type in the chat, Mr. Vans. Looking for a wild Mr. Vans driving a van with no windows. I don't know, that's all I got.
Joey Legs! What's up, Blakester? ASMR? I'm gonna give it a little more longer, and then we'll just do the next one. In fact, I'll just do one now, and if he comes back in the next few seconds, they both are winners. If he doesn't, oh well. So right back to it. This will be number 7 or 8 if Van shows up in the next few seconds. Shuffle, truffle, shuffle, truffle, shuffle. And boom. It is Swavy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. I know Swavy. Congrats, Swavy Crockett. Are you here, Swavy Crockett? Swavy Crockett. Yeah, buddy. I know Swavy. He's on my stream fairly often. Happy about that one. Yo! I sent you a DM, Swavy, if you would answer it. 2. And number 7. Here for Swavy. I'm going to disqualify Mr. Van at this point. No Mr. Van for a winner at this point. You have been disqualified. You were not here in the Mherex Speed giveaway. So let's do number 8 real quick. Congrats, Swavey. Flat tire for the van. Yeah, you got a flat tire. All right, let's go back to number 8. We'll do number 8 right here. And we have 2 silvers and 1 gold winner. The gold winner will be at the very end. But 2 silvers and 1 gold. 3 giveaways left to go. Here we go. Random name number 8 is Nina B 1369. Is there a Nina B in the house? Nina B 1369. Nina B, what? First time chat. Yeah, Nina B. Hi, I'm DMing you. If you could respond to that, I will get you your code. Congratulations, Nina B. Also, in a shameless plug, if you guys are not following Mherex Gaming, that's me, on Twitch. First off, rude. You should. I stream Champions 5 days a week. Monday here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on my channel. Same time as this, 3 to 5 Pacific. Enjoy, Nina. Good luck. Yeah, right there. You can click on that and follow me. Yeah, and you get more amazing commentary and content like this. So, guys, the boss battle blog, we still got an hour and 5 minutes left. Yes, we are going to talk boss battle, Thomas. Hour and 5 minutes left of stream. The blog is going to feature stuff about this midweek event. Oh, thanks, Big Bear. I appreciate that. And it's going to have something that's bigger than a normal midweek event. What do you think it might be? Feel free to guess. I won't tell you if you're right. I will maybe tell you if you're wrong. Guesses in the chat. Winner gets... I'll tell you what. You know what? If you can guess specifically what it is, to my satisfaction, I will give you a silver game code from the giveaway. How about that? How about that? I don't think anyone's going to guess it. You don't. You just have to be in the chat, Fat Satan. I mean, you can't just guess like generic Valentine's Day stuff. Why would I make it that easy? No. You're way off. I mean, obviously, you know, Valentine's Day, Greg Valentine, this happens every year. The, what else was said? New member that, you know, that's probably going to be this weekend. You have to let us know if you see it. Yeah, I'll let you know if I see it, Moisty. Judgment Day Edge. Yeah, you know, no. Nope, got nothing. I'm not seeing anything. Not specific, even close to specific enough for me. Nothing specific enough. All right, I'm mostly not reading chat now because it's too fast. Everyone. Mherex in-game character. Boy, I could get behind that. Furpo, make it happen. Mherex. Oh, I didn't change this move out. Oh well. Oh well. Scuff. Cupid Gerson. That might be my favorite one. You know what? Davey did this once. Maybe it wasn't Davey. Somebody did this once. No, I think we did it on the Champs Christmas stream. Holiday stream, where we put in most of the code except the last digit or number, and the first person to unlock it got it. So everyone went to the portal and was trying to guess the last letter or number of the code. I'm kind of tempted to Kind of tempted to do some chaos like that. Let's let the power gems work for us here, instead of blow up the board. Well, they keep getting their purple match. Rude, AI. Rude. I'm just saying. You will crash the portal. No. Please, no chaos. I mean, somebody's probably got a program written for it. The entire Junk Your Dog posters for all top faction. Oh, man. Oh, Judgment Day poster. Okay. Judgment Day poster. I'm like, why would you want a Junk Your Dog poster for every faction? Shenanigans giveaways, indeed. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. She cascading too much. So rude. Let's do this. Again with the cascades. Can you calm down, Zelina? Calm down. You haven't played this game in ages? I mean, I guess I could use this. But it's random. Resource Blitz. I'm going to use this right here. I'm trying to save props for the end this time because I got into trouble not having them last time. I like that choice. That was a good choice. I definitely like that choice. New John Cena. No, Zelina, don't calm down. Come on, Kitsu. Why you be like that? Why you be like that? So rude. So rude. Oh, dangered me. All right. Dude, love? We're 0 for 2. We are 0 for 2. All right. I think we could do the blog. I think we could do the blog. Recycling event. Diamond event? I mean, diamonds for Valentine's Day. If ever there was a time for a diamond event, which we only ever had one of and people think is all the time, this would be the one. I think it's time for the blog. We're at the halfway point. I mean, gear is really generic. Gear for what? What am I doing here, Bob? I'm just clicking buttons, dude. Gear is a really generic answer. I won't accept that. All right. We're going to the blog. We're going to the blog. As soon as I change my chat where I can see it, I gotta change my screen. I'm shrinking the chat bar down. Gear for Greg Valentine. That's more specific. That is more specific. Anyway, guesses are done, chat. Free Heartless HBK? Gear for Natty. Anyway, here we go. We're going to the blog. To the blog. Free 100 pulls. Ooh, I'll take. That's not the blog, Mherex. That's the blog. Love at First Fight. Oh, let me get where I can see chat. We got Love at First Fight. Chat. Hey, love birdies. Ooh, love birdies. Ooh. All new gear is waiting for those who cherish togetherness. Put the faction boss on the mat. Pay me. And earn chests and prize well medallions to get a chance at new powers couples gear. Superstar shards, class bundles, and more. It starts at noon. Faction boss. Blah, blah, blah. All new power couples gears. So Goat Becky gets a second gear. Of course, if you don't have any gear and you get the gear, you get the first bonus. That's how it works. Seth gets a third gear. Bianca's is still the same. Is this gear? Is this the new? Is this for Acro Bianca? Strongest, toughest, fastest. Yeah. Looks like Acro Bianca that's a pretty good gear for her. This is a really good gear, actually, for new Bianca. Yeah, that gear is really good. And Montez, for those of you that like his purple gem damage move, Montez gets his movie move buffed by 25% with that gear. This is pretty big for her. Yeah, this one looks really good. This one looks good. Becky's is solid. Yeah. So we got some new gears. Yeah. Yeah. Faction boss info. So here's our breakdown. Required faction boss coins. Okay, that's the normal stuff. Yeah, double that you want to win with everyone from your faction, right? Yes. I'm sure that's not strikers. Strongest, toughest. Here. Let me go to the game. Just for you, we will go to the game. If you're unhappy we're back in the game, you can blame the person who asked. Be mad at them, ostracize them, make fun of them, etc. We'll make sure though. Actually, don't. That was all. I was joking. Please don't. Toughest, strongest, toughest, fastest. It is indeed that one. We do not bully here. It is that one. Yeah, Striker has Santa gear. Initially, when I glanced through it, I'm like, oh, it's just a chance to get the Striker Christmas gear, but that is definitely the acro. Okay, let me get chat where I can see it again. Come on, it disappeared. Here we go. So that's pretty cool. No, it's not. We'll get there. It says that already, though, in the thing. So boss move, every 1 to 2 turns. So it's not every turn. It looks like it's probably being staggered. We'll kind of get there. Deal damage and bonus damage per reinforced gem. Hardened yellow gem shield. Increase MP cost. And turn yellow gems into immobiles. Multiply gems, as we know, strength 14. Yellow gems, 800%, which is actually 8 times bigger yellow gems. So your yellow gems hit 8 times harder, to simplify. Montez Ford is the faction boss, emphasizing disrupting opponents. He will alternate between putting up a hardened yellow gem shield and trying to slow players down by increasing MP move costs. So looks like one turn is the shield, the next turn is increasing your MP. So they're going to alternate, is how I read that. And turning yellow gems into immobile gems. That should happen on the MP cost turn, is the way I read that. I don't know if that's correct, but staggering, shield, and increase MP cost? No. Work with your team to break yellow gems to break through his defenses, then deal extra damage with yellow gems and increase multiply gem strength. Useful boss breakers, essential, regeneration X focused, helpful, exhaust, rage for aggressive, helping hand for defensive, it's time for chaotic. We'll take a look at those and see what I think. And also, probably tomorrow I'll get a boss battle guide out based on what I think off of these, but we'll talk about it some today too. Use superstars with the following characteristics. Focus superstars, regeneration X boss breaker. Use this breaker to greatly increase the amount of MP you generate. Yellow gem generate destruction, take down the yellow shield, blah, blah, blah. Multiply gem guys, of course, etc. Boss breaker abilities. Level 2 to 5 is works by multiplying the number of MP gained from matching gems. It's basically you put a matchy match trainer on, but it's a buff, and its number of moves and cooldown goes up and down effectively. Yeah, Danger Kenny, but yeah, you either have one or the other, and you may not even have one leveled up, so that's difficult. We definitely need more boss breaker currency to adjust to the changing landscape of boss battles, in my opinion. That is just my opinion. It makes it very difficult. I would love to be able to, for example, switch my... Oh, thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Switch my maxed unfreeze to regeneration X for this one. Yeah, that gear would make Bianca very good, I think, one true. Very, very good. She would hit really hard with that and keep them stun locked on top of it. So, okay, what do we got here? That's normal. Yeah, this is important. You need to beat them with your full team members to get full points. So if somebody leaves the battle or disconnects in the middle, you don't get full points, and that can hose you. So very important to be on the same page as your team, right? Solo contest. Play limited time tour and the faction boss competition for love at first fight solo points in contest chests with a chance at the new power couple gears. Reach the top milestone for the brand new Becky Lynch gear. 9 million points for faction boss competitions and tours. You get 150k for spending the first. One for spending one. 150k for spending one. I'm sorry. 1.5 million for the first. 3 million points if you pull a, couples bag for these two. 3 million if it's one of those two. 2 million if it's one of those two. 2 million if it's one of those two, and 2 million if it's one of those two. Max milestone 52 million. All right, what's in the regular rewards? Okay, this is what normal people get. 3 chests, which is these chests, which have posters and gears, I think, maybe in them too. I'm not sure. It's not showing gears there. This one maybe doesn't, but 3 of those. 15k solo points. Keys, Brawling Brute shards, tokens, 6-star bronze tokens. Actually, normal milestones have 3 6-star bronze tokens. That's kind of nice. 22 4-star gold tokens. Also nice. Shout out to Naomi indeed. So that's not bad. Additional rewards. These are the paid ones exclusively by spinning the loot. Also, I've noticed usually in boss battle, if you can max boss battle, you get to some of the paid milestones. Usually. That's not a guarantee. Love it first fight chest. Is that the same as this one? But yeah, so the gears are available in those chests as well as the posters and shards. So gears, posters, and shards possible in those chests. Maxing it, you get the Becky Lynch gear. 2 more of the chests in the paid milestones, so you actually get more in the free than the paid. Butch shards, 6 more 6-star bronze tokens, a lot of coin TP. Leaderboard rewards, Fury 2 medals. And tokens. I don't really care about leaderboard rewards personally, but you might. Faction boss. So there's the two. There's the two. What do you call it? 2 events, right? There's the regular one, and there's this one. So this is for like the solo, essentially, for doing the, getting the coins, currency, all of that. Here's the CSS that people were talking about earlier. On level 12. Very nice. Limit 2 to 11111. So first off, that's a big improvement. They're on level 12 and it's not an insane amount. Any Shawn Michaels, any Edge, Seth Rollins, Embrace the Vision, Jimmy Uso, The Bloodline, Bret Hart, Hart Foundation, Triple H Hall of Fame, and Montez Ford, We Want the Smoke. As far as requirements, these are not super rare compared to a lot of the requirements we get. You may not have some of them, but I am actually a pretty big fan of these requirements. Yeah, these are pretty good ones. I would give this an A grade for requirements. I think a lot of people will have a decent chunk of them. Some people will have all. I think there's pretty solid requirements, to be honest. Yeah, I like that CSS list. So I was pretty happy about that. I think that was pretty good. Yeah, that's an A for me. That's good job, Scopely, there. So, what do we get in here? Solo points, love at first fight prize wall medallions. Level 12, Brother Ray. Level 12. A bunch of solo contest points in the boss battle faction, 29 million. It didn't say how many levels that I saw. Well, I'll scroll to the top at the end. I didn't see it. I think it'll probably be 20 again, but I don't know that for sure. Welcome, Richard. Thanks for stopping in. And then leaderboard rewards for the boss battle solo part. You can see them right here. Okay. And here come the tours. So, as expected, Greg Valentine tour. All right. Not shocking anybody there. I don't know. I think it's, you saw 20? Okay. 12, 20 makes sense. So, 12 and then 20 for the max. So, Tuesday Heartbreaker, Triple H and Stephanie. That's also to be expected. Jimmy and Naomi. Not surprising there. Montez Ford and Bianca on Wednesday. Edge and Beth Phoenix. and then Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch go. Those are the CSS for the tours. What's in the tours? More of the Love at First Fight chess, and then solo contest points. I have no idea, Slay. Usually you don't need both. You need one or the other typically. Usually. We won't know till we see it, but you get 3 more of the chess in the tours and then solo points. My guess is that the solo points probably aren't behind the CSS and the chest. These seem to be what are rare. Yeah, Bullseye, I'll go back to the top of that if you missed it. These are what seem to be rare, so I would guess these would be behind the CSS mostly, but I don't know that. That's simply a guess, right? So that's open to interpretation. That's just Mherex running his mouth and not knowing and guessing. Prize wall. Redeem your Love at First Fight prize wall. See, there's a lot going on for a midweek, guys. A lot going on for a midweek, and a lot of it looks pretty good. So, here's the prize wall. You get Seth Rollins gears on the prize wall. You don't get, but it's on there. I Love at First Fight medal packs. That's always welcome. Couple superstar shards on the prize wall. So maybe some shards of somebody you're missing, possibly. Ultimate straps for the power couple superstars. Those lady ultimate straps, I'll tell you right now, guys, are very hard to get. So if you have access to these, do not throw them away. We don't have hardly any lady straps in this game right now that are ultimate. So hold on to those if you get them, right? Love at First Fight contest chests, class-specific token bundles, TP, coin, and 5-star tokens. Looks like a nice prize wall, too. It does feel like a weekend event, yeah. Professor, I'm liking it so far. Quite a bit on paper. 6-star bronze loot. I can't do it. Can't do it, Daddy. He asked me to sing this line. I can't sing. You guys have heard me sing the Gummy Bears. Can't. I'm afraid. I'm scared. There's people here. Serenade you? Do it. Sing it. Do the sexy voice. Oh. You want the sexy voice? Love is in the loot. Everywhere you look around. You mean sing? What do I look like? You're like, dance for me, monkey. Sing it like the Gummy Bears theme song. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. I actually don't know how the song is supposed to go, to be honest. It's based on Love is in the Air song, and I tried listening to it, but I don't know if I know the tune. That's Barry's voice. Yeah. Bruh. Anyway, you can get all brand new posters. What does the fox say? You need an adult? It was 15K, I think, one wing. We can go back there. Yeah. Song is the theme from The Love Boat. The Love Boat. Love is in the loot. Everywhere you look around. It's so great. La-di-da-di-da. I don't know. Whatever, that's all you get. Get all brand new poster, couple gears, every 5-star gold poster of them, and many other rare superstars. Rockers is in the loot. Rocker, Shawn Michaels is in the loot. So, get to the plane, get to the plane. So gears, these bags are kind of cool too. Yeah, that's all I got though. I mean, hopefully that was entertaining enough for you guys. Auto timed out, Joe. That's Streamlabs doing that because you put a period in there and it thought it was a link. You don't have Valentine? Oh, hopefully he's around for it. Was that like the wish? Get a nice voice. You have a nice. Oh, thanks, Con. Yeah. Get to the chopper. Okay, Rocker is a killer. All right, so what were the questions again? You guys wanted to see the gear. Some people missed the gear. So here's the gears. Becky's, for most of us, it would be our first gear, but if you got both, the second one adds 50% sub. Seth's third gear is 50% black gem damage. Bianca's acro gear +3 multiply gem strength, kind of crazy. To me, I think this is the best gear on here as far as making a game-breaking difference. And then 25% purple gem damage on Montez. The Snoop event, which one? Hopefully not the blog that I read. Boss battle, let's see if it says how high it goes. Sandel, where did you think you saw it said 20? Don't know if I see 20. It's the task. Okay, that's not the CSS. Yeah, but that is not Striker. That is 100% acro. We already looked at it. Where'd you see 17 at least? Montez looks like Snoop in a way. CSS were really friendly. There you go. Any Shawn Michaels, 400,000 points total. Any Edge, 400,000 points total on level 12. Oh, defeat the boss on level 17. Ah, okay, so if this is the case, usually 20 should be the max. Level 17 being the bonus ones. Then 20 should be the max. Really, do I need to do this again? I guess I will do it again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Real quick. See the corner here? Strongest, fastest, toughest on the cart art, poster art. Strongest, fastest, toughest. Hold on, hold on. Work with me here. Strongest, fastest, toughest. Okay, it's for the acro. All right, back to chat where I can see it. Seth Rollins is worth $1 million. Uso is worth $1 million. Jimmy, Bret Hart, Legend 1.6, Triple H Hall of Fame 1.6, and Montez Ford 1.6. So the requirements are pretty good, pretty great actually. Yeah, Striker already has gear and acro doesn't, correct. And if it was, it's obviously Z Bianca. Yeah, I agree. She makes a lot of multiplies, so. Level 12 for the CSS. Looks like 20 is going to be the max. Level 12, bullseye, level 12. How long is, midweek usually lasts longer. Typically midweek, no, I don't have 6-star Greg Valentine. Right? Bob, that's what I want to know. It looks like from random from the chest, they're not on the prize wall so far as I can tell from what we know here. Prize wall has the Seth gear, so I think Bianca's gear comes out of the bags. Becky's gear is from maxing, they said, or spinning the loot, yeah. It doesn't look like at this time that it's in the prize wall, but we got good stuff in the prize wall anyway, so. I'm sure I won't get lucky on the loot. Or on the bags, but maybe I will. I'm due for bag luck. It's been a long time. I'm due for bag luck. I would take it for Bianca gear. That 3 multiply is a game changer. Okay. I think we're good on this. We're probably good on this, yeah? Any last questions here? No shards that I saw. Who's the solo CSS? What does that mean? We were just there. Like, it was any edge, any HBK. There we go. Seth Rollins, ETV, Jimmy Uso, Bloodline, Bret Hart, Legend, Triple H Hall of Fame, Montez Ford, we want the smoke. No. No problem. Apparently you can hit the little green arrow here to do this thing. There we go. It's definitely the acro. Now that we have that out of the way. Okay, so let me move my chat back to where I can see. For my non-reading blog setup. Does what go out tonight or tomorrow, Bomber? Usually, what's today? Today's Monday. So usually, look, Faction Boss should start Wednesday at noon my time. That's Pacific. Usually it goes till Friday. Oh my gosh, broken. Stop it. What is my Valentine at? Oh, I probably have to bring him up. Yeah, Montez with the gear. Very nice. If you guys didn't, Seth could potentially be interesting with the gear. It's a little bit random, but if you have his other gears, and his moments, this is kind of interesting because it stacks, a bit. You get the multiply bonus and the black gem damage, on this one, or any gem damage, and this one gives you a easier charge time. Not that that really matters, but it's more the multiply on that one. And the 50% black gem on his stuff. It's okay. For his other build, the red build, I ran that for a while, way back in the day with his gears. It's kind of interesting. It's not amazing, but it definitely is interesting. Okay, boss. Let's look at the boss. Oh, go away. Oh, we'll take that. Never mind. Don't go away. I'll take that. Let's look at the boss. So, sounds like, according to the blog, every other turn for the shield, only neutralize will not work. So you have to break it with yellows. And then every other turn, your moves are going to cost 10 MP. Nice, TJ. 17k Santa Hogan is roster changing. I don't really rate a lot as roster changing. 17k Santa is definitely game changing for your roster. So, and I guess this one is going to happen possibly every other turn too. So, you don't want any immobiles left on the board if possible, because it'll hurt. Because then he'll smack you for double the damage. Yeah, broken. That's what happens. Of the portal event at the end of the blog, no, it didn't say anything about a portal event too, Bob. Reinforce, is that what it said? Reinforce? Reinforce here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, reinforce here. You're good. You're good. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, like, Zombie Lashley uses reinforce. Just make sure you convert them before the end. Nice, TJ. Hopefully that'll work well for you. So if you're using, like, Lashley, just make sure you don't leave your reinforces on the board, or your team is going to be sad, Panda. So, when you look at these guys, I think initially you look at the bonus, and it's really, yeah, unless you use double exhaust, then it doesn't matter. It's really easy to fall in love when you see 800%. Typically, these have been 3,000, 5,000, 8,000, 80, 50, 30 times. This is 8 times stronger gem damage, right? So before everyone starts freaking out and saying, like, Zombie Lashley's going to hit for 500 million, if you hit for 2 million, you're going to hit for 16 million. If you hit for 3 million, you're going to hit for 24 million. Okay? So most people's Zombie Lashley is going to hit for somewhere between 16 and 30 million. Bosses have been having 700 to 900 million health. I would expect this boss to be beaten not with speed, but with breakers. Right? So I would guess between 700 and 900 million health. I would say probably closer to the 900 mark. So this is probably gonna take longer than normal, for most factions, right? I mean, there are a few that can maybe brute force it. Nakamura Showboat is, I think, probably gonna be the best on turn 1. Even that though, I think he probably is gonna cap around 300 million ish. I don't know how easy that is to recycle or load because I don't have Showboat Nakamura, but I think you could probably assume Showboat Nakamura probably cap around 300 million-ish. Macho will be good. Who's got Macho and has both his gears or none of his gears? How hard is he hitting with the yellows? On his multiplies already. He reloads the same way as Rocker? Okay. So if you get really lucky HD or you burn props, what do you, maybe twice on turn 1, or does it take so long to set up? That, yeah, 300 million I think is probably good for a decent one, Nakamura, or Diryu, for a decent Nakamura. If you can get that off twice, then a couple. 300 average for you, 300k? 300k per yellow. Hall of Fame Macho, that is, with both gears. How much, what's your multiply, Bob? With both gears, is it like 6 base? You also probably have Matt on. Are you at like 8 to begin with? Because then you could basically double how hard you hit, right? If it's like 8 to begin with, a little more, like 2.5 times it. So you're probably, I want to say he probably hits for like 8 million for you, 6 to 8 million. So what, you're probably looking at like 30, 40 million, 50 million maybe on those multiplies. I don't know. No matter, memo. Okay. It's like 8 times. So 8 to 14. You should be able to double it and then have 6 left over. So yeah, maybe what, 3 to 4 times? So maybe 40, 50 million? Just, but then you got the buff too from the scout. And he's fast though. Macho is fast. So he's probably going to get 2-3 cycles. Yeah, I think so. For most of us. I think if you have 2 Showboat Nakamuras and they're good, that you can probably turn one cheese it, likely. There are not probably a lot of factions that can field 2 Showboat Nakamuras, though. So maybe one with like a strong Macho and some other stuff. So my advice for most of you, yes, Kevbo, it should be. My advice to most of you, no, what are you talking about? No tips then. I don't have either of the 2 characters I talked about, Gumsy, so I won't be running that. Yeah. Is going to be using the breakers and having to wear it down. That's likely going to be what 99% of the game has to do, including myself. So, how to attack this? Okay, so the reason I'm talking about the eight times, and Lashley, like you mentioned, Zombie Edge, I heard said Zombie Edge is gonna hit less than Lashley. So I don't think really you're gonna get a lot out of the yellows for the most part. Most yellow people probably not gonna be. Yeah, Zandel. Zombie Bob has slow animations. Yep. Yeah, Captain Lou is fine for sure, but I'm saying like, no, so you know who would be good with the drip plate is actually Bulldog. Yeah, British Bulldog with the drip plate would hit hard, but short of that, no. Just regular Bulldog, not gonna hit that hard. He'll be good, but a Zombie Dom. So basically, what I'm trying to get at, and having trouble because I'm trying to read chat and I won't get there if I keep reading chat. No, boss battle's the speed it is. Slick Rick is not going to be good. Not even if you want to try. The multiplies are stronger than the yellow, and there's very few that have a combination of both of them. So you're probably not going to hit super hard with most people. So what I'm trying to say here is most factions, you're not going to win turn 1. Maybe Booty, maybe Woken, maybe TNM. Right? Maybe. After that, probably very limited to like maybe a select few groups in a faction for like the next maybe like 7 to 10 factions. Yeah, what about him? Like when you say what about him, what do you mean? If you're asking a more specific question. So what you have to do really is focus more on how you beat the boss and what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to stay alive, right? You're going to have to stay alive. So you're going to need exhaust. Because you need to stay alive and you have to live. If it's going to take time, the same stuff that always applies. Yes, all these are people you can use. You can use Showboat Lex with the drip plate. You can use Zombie Dom. They're all people you can use. That's not going to matter so much as breaking the shield and living. Other than if you have a group of like 4 people that are good, then you can get through it relatively easy with very minimal I need crazy stuff. So, for example, I would approach this one with 1 damage dealer, whoever that might be for you, right? If you got 1 Nakamura, fine. If you don't have Nakamura, fine. Let's look at KO for a second. A lot of people have KO. What does this sub do? Makes yellow gems. Okay, that's good. Yellow gems load this, which is your buff. Also good. And then your traps are going to, kind of reload this triple tricolor, right? So this could work out really well for people. You could run KO with different skill plates with this. I think mine has, what does mine even have on it? Mine has a boss plate on it for the yellow gems when there was the crossbreak boss, I think, way back a while ago. You could also tighten him if you wanted to, and use some blast gems. You could use one of these guys, right? You use the general orders to keep filling your yellow. I think there's a red to purple if you wanted to fill the purple. So all options on KO, right? I think I like this kind of setup and just continuing to buff himself because KO always hits hard, right? He's a turn 2 kind of guy that hits hard. So really it's about getting these gems down, like your buff. And then some of them are yellow, fine. Yeah, superior tech plate, that works, sure. But it's about getting these buffs down. So KO is fine, right? He's an option. Seth, like always, will grow his damage. So if you're talking about the boss taking a long time to beat, right? Yeah, and if we're having to go the way we go, extra time on Chaos. Because Neutralize won't do anything, Healer Steal won't be needed, so its time is what you'd want to use for extra time. So anyone you can grow the damage on, like Seth, over time will be good for a lot of people. It's a midweek boss, so I'll be streaming it on Wednesday. So you can see what I'm doing. I don't know about Warrior. If you have a Braid, sure. Like, he doesn't make a ton of multiplies. If I had a Braid on Warrior and he was my best guy, absolutely. He can make a few X breaks into multis, so you could easily do something like this to get them on the board, but you do have to recharge them, and it's not a gimme. But you probably could do that, or, the problem is he takes a lot, right? He has to hit a lot of moves. He's not necessarily fast, but if he's your guy, right? Most of it is so the way I look at this, unless you have somebody that can do high damage, you want to make your carry, and when I say carry, I don't mean carry. You should make it as easy as possible on your team, right? So in my case, that most likely will be Seth or KO, to make it as easy as I can on my team. So it's not really like a carry. But unless your KO like smashes super hard, which there plenty are that can hit for 200 million on turn 2, 300 million on turn 2, once the shield goes down, that's fine, right? And that's good. So you're going to want to take your best offensive option or shield breaker, whatever that might be. Also, someone that can grow the damage if it goes on would be excellent choice. Someone like Otis with a Titan plate, anyone with a Titan plate, really, right? Now, aggressive is important for the exhaust. If you have 2 exhausts at level 10, you do not get hurt. You don't get hurt. So literally you can go in with 2 of these guys, and as long as you can take the shield down, you're eventually going to win. And it's great on someone like Taker, because this is most likely who I'll end up playing most of the boss battle, is with a Titan plate he grows his damage. Okay? So as the longer it goes, the harder he hits. Anyone that makes yellow gems is a shield breaker. Yeah, if you got him at 6-star, absolutely. If he can, they can fill the board with yellow gems, they're your shield breaker. So you're going to need somebody to break the shield. Also, interestingly enough, triple black Ray is going to make a lot of multiplies. So just for example, 2 rows at strength 11, that's 14 gems at 25 multiply with triple black on Ray. So 14 gems at 25 is like 350 gems. That's 350 gems on his multiply, just for example. Sapper, thank you for the raid, buddy. How was your stream? Welcome in, Sap. So somebody like Zombie Ray, if he's your best and you have his boss breaker leveled up, could be quite good. You could maybe Hall of Fame under the drip plate will be okay. None of these guys are going to hit gargantuan numbers, though. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, you need to pick your best. Like, stop. Like, don't think that you're just going to destroy this. Stop it, Evo. Slick Rick is not going to be good at all. The chews will take forever. Just stop. I mean, like, when you're talking about somebody that can make a whole board full of yellows, and they're going to hit like 40, 50 million, like Zombie Lashley, if you have a really good one, yours probably won't hit that hard. Zombie Dom, probably going to hit like, no, he's just trolling me. Zombie Dom, if he's really good, you might get 50, 60 million out of, because he leaves 18 multiply gems. So what does Brett bring to the table? I want to try and help you guys here. Instead of asking me who, what's the why? What does Brett bring to the table for you? When you say focused, Hall of Fame Brett or Mherex, what does that mean? What does your Brett have? What does your Rock have? So in this case, at focused, you either need to bring damage or you have to break the shield. Is your regeneration X maxed? Probably not, because, you know, it's only so good. So you have to bring somebody that either breaks the shield, helps you survive, or not, you know? The damage is not going to be super significant. You know, so I would suggest you either have somebody like Nakamura or people that can grow their damage every single turn, right? There's guys that can do all kinds of stuff, that can make multiplies, that can make yellows, but you're not going to win just going in there with that. That's not going to happen. Like, you're either you're gonna win by having a couple Nakamuras, in which case you're in one of the factions that you don't need me to tell you how to do it. So that's realistically, you're going to have to survive, which means you need to break the shield and you need to live. So that's a combination of 3 things. You need 1 shield breaker and you need 1 exhaust for sure. There's no way around that. You need those 2 things. The third option is either a healer that's maxed or another exhaust that's maxed. Either one of those 2 work, right? Then you can carry 1 person. So you need a damage dealer, an exhaust. Those are a must. They're not optional. Yeah, Nakamura bipolaries. And it's only 8 times. 800% is not very much. The only reason Nakamura can hit hard is because he also makes multiply gems that are times 14 because of that buff, right? So you're only gonna, if you're looking at this and you're thinking, I need to deal damage to win, that's the wrong way of looking at it for almost everyone in this room. You need to look at it, how do you set up a team that wins? you need to survive. I don't know, Peck. I don't have him. Not enough to matter. You know, not enough to matter. He'll be good, but like he'll need the full complement of having to survive with exhaust or heal. So you need a level 10 healer and a level 10 exhaust and a damage dealer, and then you got a free slot. Right? So 10 exhaust, 10 healer, now you can live. Then you got to break the shield and have a damage dealer. So you got to fit all of that in. That's the problem, fitting all of that in. 120 gems. No, there's no deal with protect gems. 120 gems is a decent amount. No. You 4 5-star gold zombie Lashley should do the trick. No. People that use Lashley can even cycle twice. Is twice a guaranteed with putting out his whatchamacallit gems. You won't at all beat it on 20 or max level with 4 5-star gold zombie Lashleys. Yeah, I didn't think he could even twice. 120 Peck. 120. Either 2 exhaust or a heal and exhaust to beef. To be honest, 2 exhaust maxed is better. Yes. 2 exhaust max is better in my opinion because you just keep running it and you never take any damage. So that's safer. But a heal and exhaust will also work because you need to get through with somebody that doesn't need being carried, right? So basically you're going to need 6 stars and they're going to need to have their stuff maxed, probably. Unless you have somebody that has a crazy Nakamura or 2 crazy Nakamuras, right? So the easy answer is Nakamura for like everything. That being said, you look at someone like Rocker and people are like, okay, 14 times multiplies on Rocker, right? Well, he doesn't have a black gem damage buff. You're maybe gonna have what, 15 gems, being generous. Is that accurate, you guys think, for Rocker? Like if you have 15 gems that are on multiplies, if you have 15 gems and let's say you're able to use Matt, so you're at 6 and then you add 14, that's 20. So 15 black gems, I'm probably being generous, times 20 multiple, that's 300 black gems times 80,000. Now that's before metals and stuff. That's 24 million. So honestly, I don't think Rocker's going to go a crazy amount either. He'll probably break 100 million, maybe, but I don't think he's going to be like crazy in the point where like, okay, we're just going to use a couple Rockers and blow through this. That's just not the way it's probably going to work. Same thing with Roman. He's probably not going to blow crazy numbers up. So you're going to have likely what I would recommend that's most people can front in or form in some form or fashion, right? You need to have an exhaust. Like Lashley would be great because he can break the shield, right? Or help break the shield. But even Lashley is not going to break. Thank you, Evo. That's sounds about right. Even Lashley, you're not going to cycle him twice. So the problem is the shield goes out on turn 2, and 120 gems. Even if you're ready to go, Lashley's not going to probably do it twice. You know what I mean? So you're going to break like 50 yellow gems on your turn. That's not enough. You need to get a lot more yellow gems. So you start seeing the problem here, right? You're worrying about the wrong thing. Yeah, but Reinforce lets him break double the gems. Worrying about the damage is the wrong thing here. You're not going to do any damage while the shield is up. That's what I'm trying to say. So, like, you guys are totally worried about the wrong thing. The damage will take care of itself if you stay alive and if you take the shield down. Unless you have Nakamura's, in which case you need zero strategy whatsoever. You just go in there with your Nakamura's and blow them down. So stop trying to focus on the damage, because you won't do it unless you have the Nakamura's. Like I'm telling you, it's not there. Unless the boss has like 400 million health, which there's no way he's gonna at level 20, you're not gonna beat him focusing on damage. It doesn't matter. It's not even close to enough. So you have to focus on strategy. Yeah. You need to live. So you're going to need to take the shield down, and you're going to need to survive to win. Now, in combination of doing that, you need someone that can deal damage. I would recommend somebody like, if Lashley's got the Bulldog plate on, he's going to get a little bit stronger, but not a lot. Somebody like Taker with a Titan plate can grow their damage. Otis or Seth in this slot can grow their damage. You know, that's the kind of thing you need to focus on. If you haven't watched it, I think, what was it? I did a stream on Boss Battle a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and we were using the boss breakers, doing it slow. That's the only way you can get through a lot of this stuff. Guys, if you're focusing on your damage, it's not going to happen. Sammy isn't gonna do much for you. Like, I'm telling you, okay. What do you have on your Lashley? I have 186% yellow gem damage. What do you have? Lashley? My Lashley with 186% yellow gem damage is going to do, like, at 6-star, is with a Bulldog plate. Also, that's without the gear. With the gear, I have 286%. And mine is only going to do, like, 30 million. That's nothing. Like, on an 800 million boss, 30 million is legitimately nothing. I'm just trying to help people think, Harv, right? That's it. That's what he's going to do. With 100% gear, with a 40% gem damage strap, with full Fury 2s, with this, that's what he's going to do. Right. Yeah, the answer is Nakamura. You want, like, it's like, it's just not there. Triple yellow would likely do more, yes, if you were using the sub and stuff. Either way, it's not enough, though. So, like, you're gonna need to live. He'll be broken. Showboat Orton will be good, but he's not fast either. Evo and I have tried timing him before. The 14 multiply and the yellow both are nice, but you need to use, like, I think you need to use Hollywood if you have him at 6-star, because of the matchy match perks not being there. And it's only 5 gems, right? It's or 6 gems or whatever it is. So even though it's yellow and it's multiply, it's only like 6 of them. Yes, Hall of Fame Randy Savage is going to be good. Yes. 7, sure, 7. Also, like, as far as Ghostbuster things go, like, if you have the Ghostbuster, you're in one of the factions that has Nakamura, and, you know, Ghostbuster guys are going to be good. They're not going to be amazing. Go ahead with your Andrade. Let me know how it works out for you. You're not going to do, again, meaningful... Guys, I'm trying to think of how to put this in perspective so you understand. Oh my gosh. With your zombie HBK, he'll be great at breaking the shield, which will be his job. He will do good damage in the comparison to the field, but it really won't make a difference. Yeah, so it's seriously, I'll just do a video tomorrow and then it'll be fine. Like, but it would help if people understood boss battle more, which is what I'm trying to do. so they actually understand how it works. Boss battle is not turn 1 for almost everybody. And like Macho Man will be interesting. Hey Stinger, how are you? Hall of Fame Macho Man with both gears should be interesting. For sure. I don't know how many times he can hit it. He's faster than other ones. Don't understand what I mean, you know, I don't know. No, what I'm saying is you either have Nakamura or you don't. And if you don't, you have to use strategy. So you can name the problem people have with boss battle is they see the buffs and they say, oh, he has yellow moves, yellow gems, he has multiplies, so therefore he's good. The buffs are a trap. The buffs most of the time don't matter other than for a few people, right? Like there's a couple cards each time where the buffs matter. Other than that, it's all about the breakers and strategy. Yeah. Damage, heal, or debuff. Pretty much, Sandel, yeah. Yeah, people are 800% is nothing. It's literally 8 times. Right? It's 8 times yellow gem damage. So all you have to do is go into stipulation here. Everyone that thinks Lashley here, maybe this is a good okay. Let me help you out here. I will show you the setup I would run for Seth in just a minute. Or will run, because I'm likely will be using him for my chaotic. Because I doubt. So this is what I have in my Zombie Lashley. Just so you know, I have 100% extra yellow gem damage. I have double Fury 2s with yellow gem damage substats on most of them. Or on one of them. Some of them. Whatever. Double Fury 2s, Bulldog plate, 100% gear, 40% strap. That's what I got on my Lashley. Also have Strowman and this dude and an extra 45% from Cena. So literally everything you can have unless you got his 100% strap, which was like $100. I don't have it. But I have a 40% one. So that's literally about, other than 60%, the best you can set up your Lashley. Possible. I'm aware, Skip. But then you're not breaking a shield. And he won't do enough damage that that'll matter. Yes, in the boss it would be, but here it won't. And my whole goal here is to show how not hard he's going to hit. Because in this match, Yoko is more damage. So I'm going to make him look even better than he will in boss battle. Where the heck is Sting? Why am I blind? So that people can see just how hard he won't hit. All right. JBL. I have nothing to say. No, because I'm trying to teach people. So yellow is 800%. 800% is 8 times bigger. Okay? You will multiply this by 8, and that's how hard you're going to hit. 8 times harder than this. That is exactly how hard you're going to hit in boss battle. Watch how hard he doesn't hit. Also, this is his animation speed, by the way. $3.64 million times 8. And you probably do not have as good a Lashley as I do. I'm going to hit for 29 million. Like I said, 30 million. I'm going to hit for 30 million. Now, let's recap this. I'm going to get my stopwatch out. Hold on. I'm going to time it. We're going to time how long this takes. It's not a humble brag. It's me being irritated with people that they keep asking the same question when it's and not like some people need to see it. All right, stopwatch is out. All right, I'm starting the stopwatch. We're already at 30 seconds, and we're still in the middle of this. Now we're gonna wait for this cascade. Stop. 40 seconds. That's 40 seconds. Okay. No, he's gonna be he's gonna be good if he's the best you got. But the point I'm trying to make, guys, yeah, 60 million is very generous. So if the boss has 800 health, 800 million health, he just isn't going to do a lot of damage. Zombie Edge is way faster. Right? He's just not going to do a lot of damage, though, in comparison to 800 million health. And it's going to take a while. So it's just not going to happen, right? So what I'm saying is, no, Lashley can help break a shield. If you got him 6-star, if you have him at exhaust maxed level, he's perfect. Because he can help take the shield down, and he has exhaust maxed. Showboat Nakamura is going to be the best. And then probably Powerhouse KO. Those seem like the good ones to me, along with Hall of Fame Macho. Those seem like the top 3. You are better stacking damage with a plate, yes. 100% better stacking damage with a plate like Taker, where he grows at every turn. So, there's 3 damage cards that you can really talk about. Z-Dom will hit harder, 100%. Edge will make 49 gems. Sleck, what's your edge at? Actually, you know what? What's your edge at, Sleck? 6s? Go on the stipulation tour right now. Tell me how hard you hit. Then just times that by 8. That's how hard you're going to hit in boss battle. If you stipulation tour, if you guys don't know why, they don't have a strap. So you can see how hard you're going to hit on the boss. Yellow gems is an 8 times bonus. So all you have to do is times it by 8, and that's about how hard you'll hit on boss. On the yellow gems. Multiplies are harder to figure. And what Evo said about Zombie Dom hitting harder is absolutely true. And I can explain that math, right? Yeah. Most. Yeah, Kenny. You get the 30% gem damage buff. It might do some. So Davy Boy with a drip plate would possibly be interesting, but not enough. Because he would get multiplies and yellow gem damage, right? So if you had a leveled up Santa Hogan, but if you have him, you have Nakamura. Santa Hogan would be great too, because of this. You just put, you just hit this move over, these 2 moves over and over, and he would grow his damage quite nicely, actually, because you'd only use these 2 moves over and over and over. So if your Santa Hogan could survive, say with 2 exhausts, that could be interesting. I don't know how crazy it's going to get because it's only 5 gems, but, you know, that could be interesting, for example, because he can grow his damage and not give up his turn if you put Rikishi on. That could potentially be interesting, these 2 moves over and over. So I will give that shout out to whoever said that, because I looked at that too, but it's only ever 5 gems. So really, when you're setting up boss, you need to think about it. If you ever played a fantasy MMO like World of Warcraft, Footers, I have no idea. I don't have him, and I honestly don't watch very much of the other stuff. Yeah, so it's just going to be about setting your team up to win. So you're going to need an exhaust, preferably that can grow damage. +1 yellow, so you recycle every time, Huggy Jeff. And the reason Taker's in there is for the boss breaker. If you have 2 of these, your team never takes damage. Oh my gosh, Lee. This guy. This guy. This guy. He's got Orton. He doesn't need to touch Lashley. Right? I know he knows I know. He doesn't know if you guys know. He's totally trolling. All right. Well, I take a minute to calm down from the aneurysm that I now have, that I've given myself. Let's do the 2 last silver giveaways. Because I kind of wanna throw things right now a little bit, just a little bit. Let me grab the names from chat. Honestly, guys, oh, I love you, Danger Kenny B. So, really, boss battle, people, it's really simple, but they overcomplicate it, and then at the same time, they simplify it too much, right? Like, if you're looking at the people completing it on turn 1, they're doing it because of what they have, and you probably don't have it, or your faction and you would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't, there's no easy way out. You have to work at it unless you have those things. I actually didn't even watch it, Grass. I played World of Tanks instead. I have no, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, there's no shortcut home. I think that's a song. For boss battle, no. He doesn't make yellow gems. I mean, like, what are you going to do with them? Yep, we talked about a little bit with KO with the sub. Didn't really get into it too much. I'll get into it way more on my stream where I can answer things. Yeah. Okay, I got the names copied. Now let's do these last 2 silver package giveaways. Okay. Well, I take deep breaths and can lead a horse to water and all that. Truffle shuffle. Here we go. Here we go. After a few of these, though, guys, hopefully you'll understand boss battle better and it'll make it easier. And then it'll make it easy. Yojo! Fluke 403. That's kind of awesome. Yojo's great. He comments on so many of my videos. Yojo, tell me you're here. 3.3 million with Edge at 6-star. You're going to hit for like 25 million in boss battle. That's a fluke. Yojo, tell me you're here. All right. I'm going to DM you, bud. No, I only get frustrated because I try and help, and because I like boss battle mostly, and I would like you guys to enjoy it too. So that's why I do those videos and stuff. I DM'd you on the Twitch, Yojo. You should see it pop up. Just respond to that, bud. I slid into your Twitch DMs. Little thing shows up and you can't hardly see it. No, plenty of people listen. Yes, so it's Edge is fine, and Zombie Lashley's fine, because you're gonna have to break the shield. But what you cannot, so you need to break the shield and you need to stay alive. No, it starts Wednesday. If you don't do those 2 things, you can't win unless you have Nakamura, or maybe Nakamura KO is more of a turn 2, so you still got to break the shield. So I don't consider KO turn 1 at all. A lot of people, you're not going to, yeah, he's turn 2. And then Macho is to be determined. Those 3 are your damage dealers, probably, your big ones, that I can think of right off the top of my head. So that means most people are going to, there's your code, Yojo. Okay, gonna go right back in there and get the next name. This is the final silver package. There'll be 1 gold one left. Actually, you know what I should do? I should just give the gold one away, and then we can talk boss battle. A bunch of people leave as soon as I give the last one away. So we'll do that too. We'll do all 3 of them. All right? Here we go. Truffle shovel. Truffle shovel. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Boom. Last silver package. Greg Cherry brand. I know Greg. He's on a lot of Twitch streams. Greg Cherry. What up, bud? A lot of people I'm knowing winning today. Honk, honk. Oh, I'm all ears, Evo. I'm all ears. Where is Greg Cherry? There he is. Boom. I saw him. Hold on. Whisper. Check your DMs on the Twitch. Thanks, bud. There you go. Enjoy. All right, and we are past the 2-hour mark, so I'll go ahead and give the big one away now, too. So here we go. Big winner. Big winner. Big money and no whammy. Good luck, everybody. Truffle Shuffle one last time. Bada-bee-ba-ba-boom. And for anyone that wants to talk more boss battle, that's pretty much all my stream is going to be tomorrow on my channel, because I have to get the video done for you guys for it tomorrow. And then Wednesday I'll be streaming it live. So if you want to see it live, Wednesday on my channel. Okay. Let's turn over here so I can do the Truffle Shuffle for you guys so you can see it, and then we'll pick the winner so everyone can see, because that probably would be helpful. I doubt people would believe me if I just said who won without showing it. And got to show the randomizer too. J Willie 79. J Willie 79. Are you here, sir? Wednesday, spec. Wednesday. Rigged. Right here. Nope, that's not you. Rules. Where are we at? Where's he at? Did he talk? I didn't see him. Not here? No, there's Jay Willie. Congrats. First time chat. Jay Willie, you know how to redeem this portal code? You know how to redeem codes on the portal? Not everyone does. I can show you if you don't know how. Here's your grand prize winner. I think it's 40 loot pulls if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to say hello to you. You need to answer me in the Twitch DM. I message you. It should pop up. And then just respond to it. Boom. Okay, you should see a DM. Just respond to that. And I will send you your code. Potentially, sometimes. Usually not when I stream, though, because I'm the anti-giveaway guy. If you don't know how to see your DMs on Twitch, I'll type gibberish. You can click my name and DM me, and then it should pop it up, too. So you see Mherex Gaming in the chat, in case you don't know who I am is. My name is. It's me, Mherex Gaming. It's got the moderator sword, little check mark. There you go. Okay, you got it. And here's your code, bud. Enjoy. Good luck. You get anything good, let me know. Okay. So shield is going to be a problem. So you're gonna need to break the shield. 120 gems.
is a decent amount, right? So Lashley, as we discovered, is not fast at breaking the shield. Oh, blogs live, fantastic. Now I don't have to reference it anymore. That was fast. So Zombie Edge would be good for breaking the shield for sure. Hall of Fame Macho is pretty fast, yeah. Macho, especially if you have his gears. I think KO is going to be strong damage. Yeah, Macho is pretty fast, low charge too, so that's great for boss battle. Yeah, Hall of Fame Sean, I think yes. It's been a minute, not that long, but I have trouble remembering. Later, Crazy, take care. I wish I got Hall of Fame Macho Danger Kenny B. He felt like an S plus because of he's so low charge, right? His damage doesn't necessarily blow you away, but he's just fast, smooth, easy to run. K-Quick, okay. I think Hall of Fame HBK makes a board full of yellows, doesn't he? I think Naka's going to be better, but Macho's going to be way easier to use in the sense that you're just going to click buttons really fast. Yeah, you could use 2 words, absolutely. Uh-huh. That no-move pin bar is fun, right? And then sometimes it works out so you can cascade and just refill the no-move pin bar. It's the finisher. Yeah, he'd be fine at clearing the board. So the thing to remember, though, guys, is you're going to go into turn 2. I think with the shield up, I think you're still going to have your MP. But if you don't get it down turn 2, you're not going to have MP turn 3. So, worth noting. Yeah, yep, Nakamura is going to be good. Yes, yes, yes. I have no idea, Peck. That's a great question. I have no idea. I kind of wonder if they're going to make their way into later Danger Kenny. Take care, bud. Appreciate you. Doesn't this HBK, does he also make yellows, I think, too? Zombie HBK? Yeah, Zombie HBK makes yellows, too. Yeah, Macho's consistent. That, right, for sure. Knock a higher ceiling, I would agree with that. So, it really, honestly, guys, it comes down to your team makeup for when you're trying to win. What I mean by that is when you're trying to win, you need one person that does damage. After that, you need to stay alive. That can be some version of 2 exhausts, 1 exhaust and 1 dom. And now this is assuming you can't win on turn 1 like a few of you can. So you can disregard me, right? But you still need to break the shield. So you need, he's not awake as far as I know, babe. Or he's not here, one or the other. So you need to be able to break the shield and stay alive and deal damage. So it's some combination that works for you, right? Like, so let's say I use Gable because he's my level 10 healer. Can he do anything to help break the shield? He can choose 7 yellow gems. That's something. I can have that loaded and ready to go at the start of turn 2. It's not a ton, but it's something. Not great, right? It's not great, but I can help a little bit. Rock would be really solid. So here's the good thing about Rock. Yes, I actually mentioned Ray earlier because of... You weren't here, Evo. It's 350 gems is what it works out to. So if you have exhaust on Zombie Ray, triple black, or maybe not even triple black, to be honest, you could maybe do some nonsense. Yeah, he is focused. You're right. No, Ray is aggressive, so he has exhaust. You can maybe do some nonsense with the Juggernaut gem and the multiply gems too. But these are multiply gems of strength 25. That's a lot. But you could maybe do some, yeah. And if you combine the multiply with the juggernaut, maybe you get something going there. Yes, I am Yep, sub multiply jug. Agreed, Evo. Later, Kuka. Thank you. So I think Ray, especially if you exhaust leveled, is very interesting from a damage standpoint. Rock should be very good at the shield, and another nice bonus is he's low charge. So when the MP goes up, you know, you're not having, it's a little easier to refill it, I guess. But Rock makes a lot of yellow gems potentially, depending how the board breaks. It's a little random. Him and Z-Taker do that thing. Invisible Cena. They might break 50 gems, 60 gems kind of thing, and get half the shield right there, but it cascades forever, so it's worth noting, right? He does have a yellow buff too, so you can kind of get that, but it doesn't happen every time you need to get the cascade. Unfortunately, there's no yellow to red plate. Yellow to red plate would be pretty cool, and you could keep buffing the yellows. And then that would be much more interesting to me, right? But yeah, he's certainly decent. I don't know. I don't have Andre with drip. I can't tell you his speed and stuff. Oh, you could, I suppose, Rocka's cooking plate. Yeah, you could use the Rocka's cooking plate, but then you're giving up another turn as well. But yeah, you could do that. Absolutely, that's a good call. So he's kind of interesting. He's decent for the shield, but it's just some combination that you have to come up that works with your team. You either win turn one with crazy damage, or you have to set up a combo that works. So you got to be able to break the shield, and then that's the nice thing about like Taker and stuff, because he's blowing up a decent chunk of the board. Anyone that can clear the board is going to clear some yellow gems. So Zombie Edge. So, you know, if you're not using KO for damage, you know, maybe you're going Zombie Edge for all the yellows because he's a little bit quicker. So if they organize a lady boss battle, how would you use a boss breaker? Just question. It's a choose, so it's a little bit slower. Thanks, Just. Enjoy your dinner. But I mean, he can choose some yellow gems. Not great for blowing up the board, you know. Because people keep saying, I heard K-Click a few times. You need big groups of yellow. Sammy's got high charge, so that would be my concern. But he can make 14 yellows into leech gems. Yep, and it's live now, Daniel King, as well. So, you know, maybe Sammy, if you want to break yellow gems too, but he's not bringing anything offensively, so just keep that in mind. It's some combination, so you would need them to be a max healer, though, too. Keep that in mind. Because one of these needs a max exhaust, one a max healer, then you want a damage dealer. If you don't have a damage dealer, you can use someone like Taker as your damage dealer. Just know it's going to be on like turn 6 or 7, right? And then you can have 2 people breaking the shield, or even, you know, and these 2 are keeping you alive because it's max and max, right? So likely for me, in the focus slot, Rocker won't do enough damage to matter. So I'll probably try and find somebody I can break a bunch of yellow gems with in focus. So maybe I'll take Rock up to gold so he lives. I don't know. I don't really want to use the tokens. Same thing with Edge, although I think KO is okay as well, because he will do damage on turn 2, turn 3, and he has some, can generate some yellows, you know? I would never take Godfather to 6-star. So I would come up with a different solution. I cannot see any reason if you're where I would take Godfather to 6-star unless it's Hall of Fame. Just because I had the shards. Like Hall of Fame because I had the shards, sure. If you are you talking about Hall of Fame, then I'm fine with it. Yeah, no, probably not. Loot Gem's base damage is nothing, so yeah, no. Everything works off of the base, so even if Loot Gems were 1,000%, I wouldn't. Okay, take them up, enjoy. It's all you. Go for it. Knock yourself out. If that's what you want to have fun with, by all means do it. I took up Show About Mankind for fun. But Godfather's not good. It was a good try, New Age. It was a good try. With KO being turn 2, will his MP jump by 10? So you look, it sounds like this is going out turn 3. Shield is out turn 2, and the buff is out turn 3. Oh, he's yeah, 100%. It's fine. No problem, Concrete Man. Yeah, so Powerhouse Angle is interesting with some of the countdown gem stuff we have. He's great for farming, Evo, absolutely. Yeah. If you have the shards laying around, in particular, like Hall of Fame guys, they don't cost you tokens, right? So I'm all for taking any Hall of Famer up that's shard free. On the fence with Big Show. I mean, if you want to, like, having one for fun, I think everyone should do, like I said. So, like, you know, but if we're going to talk about, like, useful ones, I mean, the normal suspects apply, like these 3 guys. I'm sure Finn is probably okay-ish, right? Because in Finn's case, you literally, once these were out, you could literally just spam the sub over and over again with Finn, so he'd probably be a decent shield breaker, to be honest, because you're just making those matches in the uncovered area. So you could probably get away with Finn as a shield breaker if you had taken him to 6-star already or pulled him 6-star for that health. Not going to do a ton of damage, but like as a shield breaker, right? Like I said, Otis has a Titan play, could grow his damage kind of thing. What does Lawler do yellow? A little bit, but not really. It's mostly the usual suspects, you know. Right on, dude. His gear and 50% gem defense trap. Nice. Lawler will have a lot of reinforce, yeah. Hall of Fame Triple H. I just got him. I think he does do yellows, doesn't he? For clearing the board, maybe. He's okay, right? But it's only 7 gems, so it's only gonna, or 6 in my case right now. So you're only gonna make so many yellows. So it's kind of a bummer, right? He won't be great at the shield. He won't be great at damage. So you end up going back to the usual. Like Seth can grow his damage, KO can hit the big booms, make some yellows, Otis could grow damage. It's just kind of the usual suspects, like normal for boss battle, right? And edge for a shield guy, sure. But a lot of it's just trap stuff. And I don't want you guys to take people up. Hall of Fame HBK will be great for the shield, sure. Yeah, because it's random on the finisher and it just floods the board. Make a board full of yellows, great at the shield, not great damage-wise. That normal kind of stuff. So, if you can make a board full of yellows and do it quickly, you'll be useful at the shield. The main thing is it somebody you can A, afford to take 6-star, or B, have a breaker built up for. In most cases, you have to have the breaker built up already, so your options are going to be limited to those. So a lot of people have taken Lashley up and they have exhaust leveled. That's great. I would happily take a Zombie Lashley with a max exhaust on my team, because he's going to be able to break the shield and throw the exhaust. Taker can grow damage and throw the exhaust.
Now we can get additional help on the shield. We don't need a healer or anything. So that's 2 slots open that we can throw at the shield or even more gem damage or someone that can grow their damage. You know what I mean? So if we happen to have a Nakamura, cool, we got Nakamura. Although, and that's more what I mean about this, guys. It's really about setting up for the boss than it is about, because you either have the great damage guy or you don't. I don't. So, and often I don't. But what I do have is breakers leveled up. My 4 will be 6-star Mherex, 6-star Hall of Fame Lawler, 6-star. Nice. 5-star Gold Zeke. Nice. Lex is interesting from the standpoint right here. Yes, Nakamura needs to be 6-star to do massive damage. Something like this is kind of interesting with Lex, right? Assuming you can get your recycle going. When you're blowing, you know, this area here is going to blow up most of the board. So maybe any plate that generates red could be interesting on Lex. While you keep, it's just not very many yellow gems. So I wouldn't anticipate it being high damage or a lot of yellows. That's the downside, right? He doesn't make a huge amount yellow. It's only like 6. So that's the problem with Lex. You can't really, if you had exhaust leveled, sure. I need to take a drink. Thank you. I don't have mine leveled. 6-star Triple H. This would certainly work. Let me open this up for you guys. So this would be fine for breaking the shield, absolutely. Low charge, so this is a good shout. How's the animation on these ones? I was in Vegas when he came out, so I did not play him very much. I'll post this on the screen so you guys can see. Say. Thank you, Who Nation. Appreciate it. Yeah, Hall of Fame Triple H. So he'd be a great shield breaker, right? That's 5 columns, 24 reinforce into yellow. Can you get it off twice? That's not bad if you can. And super low charge moves, right? So you can run steel and what's his face? Steel and Kofi, and you can just click right from the beginning. Everything is full. Oh, and you have his plate. Very nice. The skill plate grows his damage. So yeah, that's a really good choice for you, because you're going to get a yellow boost every time too, as well as breaking the shield. Yeah, Bulldog will be okay for the shield. Yep, it'll be okay. So like I said, guys, when you're doing this, don't think of it like, here's how I look at boss battle. When this comes out and I look at the buffs, I go through and I look at the guys I think might be good, etc. Right? Then I think, okay, how are we going to beat this boss looking at what it does? Most of the time, although one of my buddies has a 6-star Showboat Nakamura. Yeah, so I would toss on Sensei, yellow coach, +2. I have Booker T Hall of Fame. So that's who I would use. And then I have, I would put him on, so that would bring it up to 26. And very likely I'm going to have some of those in there. But yes, that's a fair point to watch out for. So there's that. What was I saying? I kind of got sidetracked. Oh, yeah. What can I do? Like, right? So KO could do some damage. He also has my best extra time at like 6. But I might end up taking Edge to 5-star gold just so I can help break shield in the chaotic spot if I need to. Dom is damaged. That's all. I likely won't use him. I'll use Gable for healing, most likely in combination with an exhauster. He's got his choose yellow. Well, it's not great. I can set it up and have it ready to go on turn 2 and help break the shield. Probably get 15 or 20 gems right off the bat, because I can choose yellows while it's going on turn 1 to kind of set it up and have a bunch of yellows on my board, and then choose into those yellows. If I do things right, he can probably take a decent bite out, right? Probably Rocker I don't think is going to do enough damage to matter, so I'll probably end up using either like
I don't know if his hit points are good enough, but I would just spam the 5x1 area move to break the shield with him, or I'll use Mherex, and I'll probably end up taking Mherex to 5-star gold so I can break the shield better with him. That's what I'm prepared to do if I need to. I'd rather use Rocker, use damage, use some props if I have to when I'm getting my quote carry, and then just spam props once the board's set up and then do damage, you know? So really it's more thinking about, okay, this is my primary option. Secondary option, if it's a struggle, I can at least break the shield with this guy, so I'm going to level him up so that I don't make it a struggle for my team and myself, if that makes sense. So that's what I try to look at. I'm thinking, okay, to have a successful team, we need a damage guy, we need to survive, and we have to break the shield. That's always boss, right? You need to do damage, you take care of the shield if it's there. If it's neutralized, use neutralize. If not, you got to do something else and then survive. So that's how I'm looking at it. And that's really how everyone should go into each battle, because you know, like, before a boss battle even starts, when you look at the lobby, they have no chance at winning, so they're just wasting everybody's time. Like, I guarantee you're going to see a bunch of this. Probably going to see, like, lobbies like this. Something like this. And unless this is maxed and this is maxed, and he's got like a maxed regeneration X, and he's got a Titan plate, it's going to be a huge struggle, right? First off, he's going to die right away, probably, because he won't have vitality on. So, like, second or third turn, he's going to die on me when Lashley's only got a tier 9 whatever, and Dom's heal isn't maxed. You know what I mean? Like, so there you lose before you even start. Like in Brett's case, well, Brett is good mostly. Yeah, Richie. So, well, Brett is good mostly. He has a bunch of multiply gems. How much damage is he really bringing to the table, right? For those of you that use Brett, how hard do you hit on a normal cycle even before the multiply gems are buffed, right? Brett maybe do 40 million for you in a cycle this boss battle if you really got him set up well. Maybe 50 million. I don't know. I'm guessing. You know, so it really isn't doing anything for you. He's not breaking the shield. He's not keeping you alive. So you're almost wasting an entire slot for your team. You would be better off bringing somebody that can spam a bunch of yellow, you know? Because his boss breaker isn't going to make the difference. So bring somebody that can, if you can get him to survive, for example, if you have, you know, I don't know what his hit points are, but, you know, let's say you got Cody, I don't, 30% there, double vitality, vitality strap, whatever you have, and then just spam the yellow move over and over again. At least you're helping. You know what I mean? Break the shield. So anybody that can bring yellow and break yellow, Mherex is rare, so I'm not really going to use that as an example. Heck, you could have this ready to go. And you could, if you have the heavy machinery plate, you could just spam this over and over. Otis would probably be better because he could help you take the shield. You know, he'd be doing something. Do you know what I mean? Like if you had Otis 5-star gold, you just spam this move, right? And how would triple red be for Lashley? As long as you can break the shield, right, or help, that would be better than bringing even so damage, right? Because he's either helping you survive or helping you break the shield or crazy damage or someone that can grow their damage. This could actually really work, to be honest. this could work. Depending how often he makes immobile gems, he makes 7 yellows. So yeah, that could work because these are all going to be strength 14. So that could actually help on those turns. And you're not relying on the extra move that's sometimes slow. It's also a low charge. So you could easily do something like that and have it be somewhat useful. Yes, that's actually probably a decent shout. And maybe worth looking into. That might be okay. Yeah. Then you do a little bit of extra damage while you're breaking the shield. But so basically, that's what I'm saying. Does your guy bring something to the table? If everyone doesn't bring something to the table, Tech Andre to help health. However, no, the team hella hard. That's a great question. So, yes and no. The team makeup to not take much damage, right? So, first off, that's a 3.75 million health. You have to survive that initial hit. And then the more health you have, the better. So if your Tech Andre is 6-star in particular, and he's healing 30%, and you have a max exhaust who's debuffing 50%, this only hits for half the damage, right? So now it's hitting for half the damage. Your heal is healing for 30% of your life. You have like 10 million health. You're healing for like, what is that? 3 million a turn or something like that. So between those two things, you're not going to take damage. You're going to live team hella hard. So in that case, you're useful because you're keeping your whole team alive if your team is 6 stars. Where that runs into trouble is when somebody brings a 5-star gold. When you have 5-star golds, you typically need 2 exhausts to keep that 5-star gold alive, or you have to win very quickly because their health slowly goes down, and then they end up dying sometimes too soon on you, right? So that's where you kind of play it by ear. But that would not be something I would consider a carry, right? Like, because he can also blow up the board. You could use his cross break move that blows up the board, and you're going to get some decent yellows. So same as my Gable, right? He's going to stay alive. He can choose some yellows, get the board pre-set up, and then choose into them. The thing is, I would want to partner him with all 6 stars. Otherwise, you want to use two max exhausts. So really, it's about, and I would recommend this. We're starting to try to do this more in our faction now, is get like a team of regular guys, and all 4 of you work to have a max exhaust, a max heal, and then various other breakers, guys that can grow damage, right? Because I guarantee you right now, if I go in there with Taker max exhaust, a Lashley max exhaust, we're going to win. It might not be fast, but we will win. And then 2 other guys that can break yellow gems a little bit, we can win with that. It's not going to be fast, it won't be pretty, but we can win. So if you have a group of 4 guys that you do that with, 5 guys, and then you get everybody through, so all your stuff is done, now you can start making groups to carry people that can't get it through. And the more of these groups that your faction gets together, the faster you can get through it, the less frustrating it is because everybody's contributing. And now, once you're contributing, it's not really a carry. If I bring in my Seth and on turn 6, his sub's hitting for, because it's red gems and the red gems are hitting for like 40 million a smack, he's not really being carried anymore. He's just doing damage, right? If I bring in, let's say Otis is 5-star gold, and I break a third of the shield and we get a down on turn 2, Otis is no longer really being carried. He's doing something useful. So you need, in my opinion, boss battle is its best and its easiest when people get out of the mindset of carry me and get into the mindset of what is this guy bringing to the battle? Is he actually doing anything meaningful? When the boss has 800 million health, if you do 50 million a turn and die on turn 3, you did, it's worthless, right? I mean, what good does that do, really? So can you do enough damage that it's significant, like 300 million? No? Then bring something useful. Can you break the shield? Can you use exhaust to keep them alive or heal to keep them alive? Hopefully that makes sense. DeBeef, that would depend on the group makeup, if that makes sense. So your Seth, if you have him set up with a Titan plate, and like this kind of thing, his damage is going to grow and get bigger, but you need to stay alive for that to happen. So yeah. Whereas like KO, let's say you got a Nakamura with you, and you get close on turn 1. So the other thing, actually, for those that have Nakamura, if you have I'm sidetracking myself. I don't have Nakamura, but let's say Rocker here, right? Unlike Nakamura, this works on, it says all teammates. Has anyone else had this work on everybody? I've only had it work for me. No, yeah, damage limiter, not this one. This one works for all teammates. This is a good one. I'm sorry, I was confusing it with something else. Cracking the shield is the one I was confusing it with. This is a good one, right? Like if your Nakamura has raised the, no, damage limiter, ignore me. I'm sorry. So sorry, not Nakamura. This one, like on my Taker, if we didn't need exhaust, let's say we had 2 exhausts or something, or we were trying to win on turn 1 with a Nakamura. Oh my gosh, Mherex, if you get this down fast enough where you can land it on turn 2 or turn 3, in just a little bit, all done with giveaways, nothing left to give away. This little bit can sometimes get through at the end when it's important. The problem is it's on an exhaust guy, so probably not going to be useful this time. But this is a good one to keep in mind when there's a shield you can't get through. If there's just a little bit left, this can sometimes make the difference on like a turn 2 sort of thing. So if you're a faction that consistently gets close on turn 1, you could sub out exhaust for this. And you'd want this at like 5 or 6, I think, to be able to work on turn 2. And then potentially you could, get the last little bit that way. So that's an option too, but not a good one comparatively. Anyway, KO makes yellows more than Seth. So if you have 2 exhausts and your KO is going to stay alive, then you bring maybe KO instead of Seth to help with the shield a little bit more. On turn 2, maybe get it down because you can have this ready to go. Now, this is assuming that the MP debuff happens turn 3, like that's the way I read it in the blog. It doesn't mean it's right, but that's the way I understood it reading the blog. And now you're helping with these yellow gems. You have your stuff ready to go. You're blowing up the board, getting yellow gems, where Seth probably isn't getting a lot of yellow gems. Also, does Seth have any kind of yellow gem spam? Because this may not be the ideal setup for him with yellows. I think he has... The other option is setting your Seth up this way. And then you can help with yellow gems on this kind of thing. You could, if the debuff doesn't go out, for example, you could maybe go with, not the chooses take too long. That's what I don't like about the chooses. But you could have this ready to go. You could stock up on yellow generates and maybe do that. Yellow, purple can work for sure as well. You could do that. If you have a Titan plate, yeah, that could work. I could see that because you could have this ready to go and then you're not losing any yellow gems. Yeah. That could really work really well, actually. It's hard to get away from the sub for me, but because of the boss type, depending on your team makeup, right? Like, if you're struggling to get the shield down, I would say absolutely switch to this because you'll get more yellow gems. And you can still grow your gem damage, right? And is assuming that the MP debuff doesn't happen right away at the start of turn 2, you could have this, the blast gems down, and you could just chuck this right away and probably blow up the board like first turn. And I would probably run it with it's 8 MP. 5. Oh man, this could actually hold on. So you start out with 1 for your turn. A 3 match with Dom is 5 for 6. Yo. Come on. I would use Hollywood, but you would be able to use Rikishi. So you start out with 1 for your turn. 3 matches, 5 with Dom, 6 with Rikishi. That gives you 7 and loads the blasts. And you likely would be able to get something going with that many blasts on the board if you didn't get a second yellow, right? Because your first turn, you're probably trying to get set up. Once you're loaded, like, you're probably going to be able to keep recycling this way. And the Titan plate, because the idea is getting to where you don't have to swipe, right? So you can keep growing the Titan, and this would help with the shield with the 13 random yellow gems and making recharge really easy so you don't have to swipe. In a perfect world, you know, you have Hollywood, and then you're getting a lot better on your purple matches and your yellow. So 1 yellow match loads everything, right? This way. But I think something like that could work really well, also depending on what you have. If you don't have like Booker T, you could run Ray for more blast gems. You know what I mean? And that would be fine. I think you play around with it and run something like that, absolutely. Especially for helping with the shield. Depending on your team makeup, I could see that being fine. And you could contribute damage. I don't know if it'd end up being as much damage as this. At the same time, that's a lot of potential Titan plates going off. So I might try this and see how it works. Actually, I kind of rather like that because it'll also help with the shield, and I think that's going to be important for me on my teams because I don't think we're going to get a lot of turn 1 wins. Although my one buddy that I always play with does have Nakamura, so we'll see how that goes. But it's his first time getting to use him on boss battle. But I think that could work really well for Seth. Yeah, actually, looking at it, that could be really good. And if you have him 6-star, that health helps a ton. Hey, Kale, how are you? My Espanol is no bueno. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, I think that could be really good. Something like that. Oh, it's almost 6. Holy crap. Time flies when I start talking boss battle. So, oh, nice. If Jay Willie's still here, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it'd take a while to get him down, or at least... Oh, dinner's done. I gotta go, guys. So, thank you so much for the stream. Oh, thank you, Kale. I will be on my channel tomorrow talking a bunch of boss battle and then recording the boss battle prep video. So you guys have a little bit of time before it goes live on Wednesday. Wednesday, I will live stream boss battle for my stream. So you can see what I'm doing on boss battle. If you're curious about boss battle, recommend checking it out. We usually can clear 20s. So thank you so much for being on. I appreciate you guys very much. No. It's only frustrating because I feel like I wasn't able to tell people or explain it well enough. And really, the more you understand it, the easier you make it. You know. Oh, thanks, Soup. Appreciate that. I hope it helps. And there's multiple ways you can do it, but mostly it's just trying to make your life easier. And sometimes you just can't brute force it, and then you have to be smarter is all, you know? Thanks, HBK. I used to be in your faction. I heart you, buddy. Thanks, Rules, Kenny, The Beef. Appreciate all you guys. Wild Will, thank you guys. So I'll stream again tomorrow, and I'll do Mondays with Mherex next week. You guys have a great night, and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody. Take care.